Yesterday we had a very good conversation on many of the ideas that we share with regard to Aruba's position within the region and Aruba's potential for a win-win development between the EU and Latin America and the region. And we have discussed ways in which we could work together to emphasize this win-win opportunity that we have. Mr. Kopecky and I shared also the idea that from both sides, EU as well as the part of Latin America that is concentrating very much on the developments in the EU, and the EU parts that are concentrating on the opportunities in Latin America, that when we look at the different demands coming from the different regions, that these are large and there are many opportunities, and that the strategic position of Aruba between those two continents could be very much a powerhouse for the EU. And we have also exchanged ideas on how we could emphasize and capitalize on that potential, and the EU is willing, through the ambassador, to give us also support in enhancing Aruba's profile as a center of knowledge and information, like the EU office we have in Aruba, so that people of Latin America and the region would know that Aruba definitely is a point of interest when they are looking in the direction of the EU.
I consider Aruba, if not the most, one of the most developed islands in the Caribbean, and I have seen the majority of them. I see that the value added to well-developed tourism industry, but the value added in finding alternative ways of doing business in the future, innovative ones, not those heavy to the environment, not those depending on the fossil fuels, but those really reflecting knowledge, future logistics, technical standardization, certification. This is what is the way ahead, and I think that it's reflecting what is called agenda for change in Europe. I mean, looking for the partners, or rather upgrading the partners from what I said, the teacher-pupil, to partner-partner. And I think that we are creating something what could be kind of a pilot project for the European Union and the Caribbean, how the partnership should be beneficiary for Aruba, for the Netherlands, for the European Union, for the South American countries, and for your Caribbean neighbors, being it overseas countries of territories of Netherlands, your brotherly islands, or of Great Britain, being it the French overseas territories which are full part of the EU, like Guadeloupe, Martinique and French Guiana, and of course being it sovereign member states of CARICOM and surrounding South and Central American countries.